Hey guys, I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day. And today on King Around the World, I will be sharing with you my story on why I became Sikh. So it all began when I was a kid. I, uh, I was always seeking or searching for the truth. I always wanted to know how everything worked and why everything worked. And this led me on a journey of self-discovery and search and seeking. The word Sikh actually means student. Sikhs on a whole look to the Guru Granth Sahib, which is a book comprised of a lot of the 10 gurus, words of wisdom and teachings, Bani. And the word guru, gu means darkness and ru means remover. So basically a guru is one who removes darkness from the seeker. Darkness is lack of information, where light is information and wisdom itself. And to become enlightened means to become fully lit within yourself, that you need nothing outside of yourself to become completely fulfilled and joyful and happy within. And the Guru Granth Sahib leads people to this path or this way of living. My journey started out when I was a kid. I was always looking and seeking the truth and wanted to know why and how everything worked. And when I was a kid, my father passed away. And I literally watched him become everything, like his spirit, his soul, his essence, his energy went into everything, and he literally became God or God consciousness. And when I watched that, I was like, wow, it was absolutely amazing. And so to me, my father has always been guiding me and always been bringing me to where I need to be. I just listen. I listen to the birds and the trees and the signs and everything. And with that being said, I've done many amazing meditations with tons of different masters. I've been blindfolded for a full month in a forest monastery. And I've also done a fast with no food or water for 14 days with no food or water in the Omani desert. And when I finished that fast, I was hitchhiking from Oman to Dubai. And that is where I met my first Sikh man. And he was absolutely amazing. He was the epitome of goodwill and high consciousness and just love and acceptance and giving, and it was absolutely amazing. I'll never forget it. He basically picked me up. He was a truck driver, and I was hitchhiking, and I had fasted for 14 days, like I said, with no food or water, so I was very hungry and very thirsty. And he brought me to a restaurant, and I started to ask him about Sikhism and stuff, and he told me about it. And he basically said, order anything you want. And I was like, oh, okay. I looked and I saw the fish and I ordered the fish. I was like, I want the fish. And he was like, okay. So he ordered me the fish and he paid for it. Absolutely amazing. Like just giving. And we started to talk and he started to explain to me how he was vegetarian. And it was amazing to see. So this is the highest state of consciousness, okay? Not only allowing me to have fish, which he doesn't eat himself, buying it for me, and then not telling me not to eat fish, just explaining to me his way of life, not judging me for anything I do, just sharing with me his way of life, how he lives life. And that was absolutely amazing. It's just, that's the highest state of consciousness. And I remember asking him, why did you pick me up? And I will never forget this. He said, because God put you in front of me, I had to serve you. I had to pick you up and I had to feed you. I had to give you what you want. And I had tears that day. Like, that touched me in such a profound and loving way. It will always be a part of my experience and part of who I am. And it was absolutely beautiful. And that is, to me, the highest way of living, is to serve and serve others. And yeah, so that I had that experience. It was wonderful. I still wasn't fully Sikh then, but I continued my travels and I went to Dubai and I went back home, and then I did some more amazing meditations and journeys, traveled a bunch more. And then when I got back to Vancouver years later, like I've trained with masters in the Himalayas and all over the world, like real yogis. Yoga means union. So to achieve perfect yoga, you literally become united with everything, omnipresent, omnipotent, omni everything, okay? And I was in Vancouver, and one of my friends, she came up to me and she said, there's this amazing place that does free yoga in the morning. I was like, that's amazing. I love everything that's free, and I love doing yoga, so I will try it. She's like, the only thing is that it's at 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. So that's okay. I can get up at 4 a.m. to do yoga. 4 a.m. is called Amrit Vela. Amrit Vela. Amrit means the ambrosial nectar, or God's nectar, or yeah, basically you can think of it as ambrosia, the food of the gods, the immortal nectar. And so I woke up at 4 a.m., I went down, and I sat down and started to do yoga. And I will always remember this. I closed my eyes and I started to meditate, and I literally became everything. And as this body inhaled, I was the entire universe exhaling. And as this body exhaled, I was the entire universe inhaling. And after that blew my mind. I just bowed, put my head on the ground, and I knew that I found the truth. I knew that I found my teacher, the golden circle, the golden chain that I've always been seeking and searching for. And I started to go deeper and dive deeper into the truth. And I started to do more yoga and learn this path. And it slowly started to reveal itself to me, the naked truth. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely divine. And I started to receive my 5Ks. I remember the first K I received was the Kanga, so a comb. And I literally thought, I was like, I had grown my hair out a bit, and I thought, I was like, I need a comb. And sure enough, someone came and gave me a comb, and I just started to cry. The nectar, the Lord's nectar, just tears of joy. And it was absolutely beautiful. And then I started to receive each K after each K as soon as I needed it. As soon as I got to a certain state or certain level of consciousness, I would receive a K exactly when I was meant to be. And this was showing me that everything is perfectly in alignment with the universe. When I'm in alignment with totality, then totality is in alignment with me. And that's about opening up your 10th gate. But we'll go more into that later, on later shows and episodes. But that is basically what it's about. Seeing that the entire cosmic universe you actually are, and when you open your 10th gate, you experience that and it becomes your reality. And that's one of the reasons why we wear a turban, is to cover the 10th gate, because it's a sacred space. And the reason why it's called your 10th gate is because it's your 10th hole. You have 10 holes in your body. 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 nose, 1 mouth, 1 pee hole, and 1 bum hole. And your 10th gate